Thanks for being here. 726 right here in Mountain Home, Arkansas.
Beautiful, lovely Mountain Home Market. We're talking about the pretty weather again. It's in the 50s. I love it.
We've not had winter yet.
No, and as far as I'm concerned, 57 is winter. That's as winter as I ever need it to be. I do not like cold weather.
You don't like it under 57?
No, 55 at night, 85 in the day, and I'm good.
If it's under 30, I don't like it. But 30 is okay.
I don't want it to be in the day. Now, like I said, you were telling about being tired because Chris and I get up and run so early. It was 37 this morning, 34 yesterday, but no wind, so that's fine. Yeah, I'm okay with that, but I just didn't like to be that cold.
There's going to be one fell swoop at the very end of
like a big snowstorm or something?
Snowstorm or some last...
February can be a really short, cold, kind of icky month, but I'm not too concerned. This morning, in fact, Chris and I were kind of talking about how we didn't think it was going to, get any snow and going to be really nice, and we're good with that because she hates cold and I hate to get up early. So as I said, we've compromised. I'm getting up early and she's running in the cold, so neither of us are happy. It's working out well for us. Good. So.
I want to let people know that I'm grandfather again.
Exactly. Speaking of being up early this morning.
Yeah, I did sleep well. I had to take care of the other two kids because everyone else had.
Because this is grandkid number 3.
This is number 3. And
boy, girl, boy.
This is a boy, and his name is Zane Tyler.
And how big was he? You didn't tell me that earlier.
He was 7 pounds, 11 ounces.
Oh, that's good.
21 inches long.
Very good, very good. Well, and mother and baby are fine. That's all that matters. Now, everybody's happy. Mother
went in out of the hospital 3 times, false alarms,
Oh, okay, one of those.
She's actually he was supposed to be here tomorrow, so he was just a little day early.
Oh, well, that's good, that's good.
And
so
he came out, and some babies are just, they're still sleeping or whatever. This guy, he's wanting food right away.
Oh, well, okay.
His mouth was just going like, I'm ready to eat. And I got to hold him for a while, and it just is. You
say he has red hair?
He's got some red hair.
Got some red hair. Well, good. Take after Grandpa.
Yeah, the Reynolds lineage continues.
But now, JC and Marcus, neither one have red hair, because I know Marcus has brown hair. JC's blonde, isn't she? She's kind of reddish. Is she a reddish blonde? Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, because Marcus looks just like his daddy. Yeah. Yeah. He does. Well, congratulations.
So we're glad that's over with as far as that transitional phase. I don't know. I like babies, but not for very long.
Well, then I have news for you. The baby's less than a day old. It's just starting that transitional phase, Dan. I mean, it's not like all of a sudden it's going to be well behaved because it's 8 hours old.
And Mr. Zane will not be with me every single day.
Okay, then I have a question. No offense, but like many men, I won't say most, to get myself in about many men, really, really uncomfortable until they kind of get big enough to hold their head up. And
no, I don't mind holding them.
You don't mind holding them?
I don't mind doing that. It's just...
I know a lot of men because it's like their hands are as big as the baby and they're kind of uncomfortable with the little bitty tiny ones.
I was quite active with my 2 boys. I did a lot of diaper changing and did all the stuff, fed them.
Well, good for you. Gil's roaming around. We got technical issues, Gil. Your mic's not plugged in?
It's plugged up and it's working. I'll just use this microphone. Anyway,
that's fine. Now you can kind of do the, I don't know, the Elvis impersonation or something like that. Every time I hold something like that, I think I should break into song. That would be ugly.
Well, I could, but I'm sure people would be changing the channels very quickly.
And I told you I sang karaoke and it was ugly. Oh, it was ugly.
How well did you sing the
karaoke terribly. Let's see. Candy and I sang karaoke. Candy and Ashley and I sang Take Me Home, Country Roads, except we did Arkansas and not West Virginia. We changed it to Buffalo River. And then we sang, Candy and I sang Let Me Be There by Olivia Newton-John. And then a whole bunch, Candy and Joey and me and Ashley, we sang Sweet Home Alabama.
Horrible songs to karaoke too.
It was, but we had a good time. Yeah. We were having fun, but it was, I've got it on video if anybody would like to see it.
Let's not watch it, right?
It's pretty ugly, yeah. So it's hard to follow the little bouncy things. We were all singing so loudly you couldn't hear the music, so we had no idea if we were with the music or not. It's terrible.
Well, there's a lot of karaoke around this area, and I know a lot of people like doing that. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I haven't stumbled on it yet.
Late night places around have karaoke, and then over in Harrison they have.
Well, that's why I haven't been there because I'm not a late night person.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. But I'm glad Zane's here, and I'll get. When they get to old enough to get on the tractor, then that's when I.
Okay, that's what that's most men will say that they're happier once they get big enough to kind of tag along with
Yeah.
them, and you know, being potty trained is also a
Yeah,
positive
then-
thing.
yeah.
You don't want to take diapers with you
no.
and stuff like that. But okay, this is grandson number 2, but grandchild number 3.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're good. And you
And
tell
we're,
Betty
we're waiting
congratulations
for
too.
my other son Gil to break into.
Look,
to some
Gilbert's shaking his head back there. So
he's had he's had experience with women, and the more women he gets to know, the less he's interested in being married.
well, I
just be
bet
honest
he really
with you.
doesn't like for you to talk about his personal life on the air like this. But
Well, that's not he would tell you. He'd be the first to tell you.
well, I'm sure a lot of girls he's gone out with have been watching this and now go, "Excuse me."
No. Oh, I'm sure he'd be the first to tell him. He said,
It'd be-
this is the way it's going to be.
Yeah, this is the way. I am
We'll get
never
along just
married now
fine.
because of you.
No.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Oh well.
He's got high standards.
We should
doesn't-
all
he
have
doesn't-
high
he doesn't
standards.
he doesn't like to play the games. You know.
Okay.
the-
Well.
The obnoxious, whatever.
Oh my goodness, this is. We're trying to keep this G-rated here, but you know the obnoxious games.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
Anything else?
just let that one sit. I can't think of anything. Like I said, I've just, you know, Chris and I've been running every day. So what you want? I'm Darth Vader.
Now tell
did
us who Chris is.
Darth
I'm not
get-
sure who Chris
Chris
is.
Kellum. She came on the show.
Okay.
And-
Your running
Yeah, my
partner.
running partner. Yeah, Chris
Okay.
and I get up and run. I was wondering if Darth Vader got any fan mail.
Oh,
Do you not? There's no huge baskets
No,
of fan
didn't get
mail
any.
have come in yet.
I think that's too long of a word for a dog's name.
I call him Darth. Ashley calls him Dorothy, like she has some speech impediment. But yeah, so I just knew after last week that Darth would just get baskets and baskets of fan
No.
mail. No, not yet.
no.
They're probably caught since the post office isn't going to deliver on Saturdays anymore now.
He's got to be on the David Letterman show before that happens.
He
You know,
can't do any pet tricks.
Yeah, a local guy that was on David Letterman Monday and Tuesday.
Really? Who?
Yeah, Cody Slaughter.
Oh, because it's Elvis Presley impersonation
Yeah,
week or
he's
something. I did not.
He's won national contests
Oh, I
for
wish
being the
I'd
number
seen
one
it. But
Elvis.
David Letterman's way past
And
my
he and I
bedtime.
he and I are friends. We're
I know,
Facebook friends. and
you said
I've
that,
interviewed him quite a few times. And we have this
When he's
running
in
joke.
Harrison, isn't he just
Yeah.
huge? Just
Yeah,
packed,
he is.
packed,
He
yeah.
packs it there. But we have this running joke. He's on our show when we interview him.
Mm-hmm.
That I say that I'm the person that teaches him all the moves. And we have classes.
Can you do the snarl?
I don't teach. I just teach
You
the
know,
moves.
Sweetie has the Elvis snarl. You know, she does this with one lip like that. It's so funny. We call it the Elvis. So you know you're in trouble when that lip starts doing that. Yeah. So she has her own little Elvis snarl going on, but it's good. But no, life is just busy at work and waiting for spring to get here, that sort of thing. Did you go? Oh, the Super Bowl. What did you think of the Super Bowl?
I didn't get to see all of it. I went to my son Gil's house, and we spent the evening 5-6 hours watching the Super Bowl. I love the Paul Harvey commercial, the one about
See, I didn't
farmers.
see that one. I was busy
That was
probably getting
awesome.
food in the kitchen at the time. But because I got back in I went to Steve and Betsy Johnson's. They had a really nice Super Bowl party. And so I was probably food out that was. I mean,
Yeah.
just food. I ate cheese dip and spinach dip, and I don't even remember what all I ate. And so I think I was in the kitchen loading up my plate for the 5th or 6th time. So somebody posted something on Facebook about Super Bowl Sunday is the second after Thanksgiving, the most food per person is consumed in America.
Yeah.
On I said I am contributing to that statistic.
Yeah, I
let me
probably
tell
ate
you.
more than I. We went to Nema's there in Gassville, and they had we got a pizza and some garlic breadsticks, and it was awesome food. They make a great pizza.
They do make a terrific. You know, they've national winners or international winners.
Yeah.
Remember, they've been on
Yeah.
here before. But no, Steve and Betsy had a fun Super Bowl party, and so it was a good game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
So I don't
Did
like
you
it.
did you go into it rooting for one and then end up rooting for the other?
I was rooting for the Ravens. The Niners
Yeah.
have won it 5 times,
Yeah.
so you know, give it a rest, folks. And so I was pulling for the I wore black, and then I had silver and purple beads around my neck that I'd got when I was in New Orleans last year when I went down there
Yeah.
last January. So I had they laughed about me combining Mardi Gras and the Super Bowl at once. I said, whatever. But it was fun, and I got to ride in Steve Johnson watches every week. Steve, we want you to come on and be a guest. Steve is restoring a fire truck.
Oh, that's
Steve is a
interesting.
hugely interesting person. Hugely.
Well, let's get him on.
He flies remote control airplanes. He's building an airplane. He's building
Okay.
his own airplane that he will
Now,
be able to
has he
sit
been
in
on
and
before?
fly. No, I don't think Steve's ever been. Maybe with the first time the photography
Well,
contest
get
was
with
on.
his get our people to get with his people.
I'll just call him myself.
Oh, can't do that.
I'll send him the number to the secretary or whatever. And he's restoring a fire truck. He bought it for his grandson so that he could, as you can relate.
Sure.
Then he told Betsy, I didn't buy it for me. I bought it for my grandson.
Yeah.
So he's restoring it. But Steve's a hugely interesting guy. But he's building an airplane and he's restoring a fire truck.
Well, tell him to take a few pictures and then we'll.
Well, he's got a lot of pictures. Oh, he's also a photographer. Okay. Yeah,
Well,
Steve's an interesting dude.
We'll have him on.
Yeah. Okay, good. Come on, Steve.
Speaking of people that are going to be on the show, we got a great guest lineup today for you. Do you want me to do it, or do you want to? We have
I'm busy drinking.
Lonnie Myers is our first guest. He'll be coming up in just a few minutes, and he's the superintendent of the schools here in Mountain Home. We're going to be talking about the state of the schools here.
Whatever's going on.
We usually like to have somebody come on from the schools and talk about some of the things that are going on with the schools.
The superintendent will have a different take than others too.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. And then Dale Lakin is here from the AAA or AARP driver safety class.
Are you a member of AARP?
No. Yes, I am. Yes, I am, but not a part of that.
Really?
Is it still called 55 Alive? He just left the room.
Oh, like Dale just left.
Okay, we'll find out about that.
Yeah, but no, I'm a member of AARP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when you get to be 50.
I know. I mean, the day I got it, I filled that paperwork out and mailed it off.
You bet.
Yeah, I was ready.
Yeah. And then we have Lori Day Howe and Terry Argyle. They're here to talk about the casino lagniappe. That's a French word.
Lagniappe.
Lagniappe.
Lagnappe's what we're going to call it.
And it benefits the Hospice of the Ozarks.
Very good, very good. And now everyone has to stay tuned so we can find out what one of those are. They don't know what it is.
Yeah. And then finally, we'll have Jay Chaffin.
Chaffin.
Chaffin?
Chafin.
We'll get it right.
Jay's a friend of mine.
And
Chafin.
he's going to take a polar bear plunge. Or maybe you are going to be participating. Not only that, but...
Didn't you jump last year?
On the show today.
You jumped last year, didn't you?
I did.
But now Laura didn't. No, Luce did. Me and you, I did.
Luce did with her 2 kids.
Was it? Yeah.
We got a 5.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh, was
I
that,
jumped last
wasn't that
year.
child
It was fun.
cruelty?
No.
Did they want to? They.
Actually, we were holding them back from going in the second time.
Well, once you go under, I mean, your heart's pumping so hard. I mean, it wouldn't matter you go into the second time.
It was a lot of fun, but I actually won't be in town that weekend.
Okay.
But because I already checked, because I got an email from Alush about it today. But anyway, it was a lot of fun last year, and it wasn't nearly as cold as I had expected it to be. Really, seriously. I mean, it's cold, but it's over so quickly. It's not a big deal.
I did it last year.
That's right. You and Ann both did it.
we
You guys did
I
it in
like
Lake Harrison. You didn't like it?
I didn't like
Oh, we got to do it in the Norfolk. Lake Harrison's dirty.
Yeah, that's one part I didn't like.
Yeah, but now Norfolk wasn't. I mean, we got out there and just jumped in, and it was great. All you do is just go under and get up.
Yeah. Anyway, we've got that lineup for you, and we're going to take a really quick break, which is going to be actually the 2 minutes that we always take. Never a quick break.
Fake them out, Dan.
Well, you try to.
You try.
Anyway, we'll be talking to those local guests when we return. You're watching 726 right here in Mountain Home. Stay with us.